Okay, $40,000 and he's on a tugboat 21 days out of 30 for that dadgum thing to sit in the driveway? That's dumber than a rock, girl.
You're going to be mad at this part too. It's a lease, and I don't know how to get out of it.
Okay.
That's my main thing. I would love to get out of that.
Yeah, you need to sell both of these cars. The reason you don't have a life is you gave it to the dealership.
Hello, I'm Jonathan, co-founder of Pan Portfolio, a personal finance author and a frugal millionaire. Today, I'm going to react to this Dave Ramsey video about a young couple drowning under car debt and trying to figure out how to balance work, bills, and the dreams of going back to school. But before we begin, please give this video a like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And don't forget to hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of our updates. I'll tell you, this one's tough because this is not about budgeting. It's about how one's financial decision can rob them of their freedom, especially their peace of mind.
Hi, thank you very much.
Sure, what's up?
So we just moved to Louisiana from Maine about 2 months ago. Me and my husband, and I've been trying to find a job down here that I like, and it's not working. So now I have 2 jobs. I work Monday through Friday. I'm a tire mechanic at a shop, and then I work at a Harley Davidson store Saturday and Sunday, and then I'm actually in the National Guard also. So 1 weekend a month I'm going to drill. And I want to go to school, but with having a schedule like that, I'm just trying to break even on the bills right now. I'm not trying to make $1 million. I mean, like, I'm trying, but it's not working out. But I don't know how to balance work and trying to go to school at the same time while still paying all the household bills and creating a plan.
What's your husband make?
He's on a tugboat, so he makes $185 a day. He works 21 days on, 14 days off. So yeah.
So he's making
It's
50
hard to
grand. He's
calculate a
making
year.
40, 50 grand a year, right?
Yes, about, yeah.
Okay. And why can y'all not make your bills if he's making 40 to 50 grand a year and you're working?
Yes. It's just, I don't know if it was because of the move and we had to spend a lot of our money to get down here and get all our stuff down here that we don't have as much saved anymore.
How much debt do you have?
We have 2 vehicles, and I have a credit card of $5 grand and student loan for $5 grand.
Okay, what do you owe on the cars?
My car, I owe 19, and he owes 40, I think.
Okay, $40,000 and he's on a tugboat 21 days out of 30 for that dadgum thing to sit in the driveway? That's dumber than a rock, girl.
You're going to be mad at this part too. It's a lease, and I don't know how to get out of it.
Okay.
That's my main thing. I would love to get out of that.
Yeah, you need to sell both of these cars. The reason you don't have a life is you gave it to the dealership. You're in slavery. Both of them have to go. So the way you do a fleece and get out of it, you're going to get out of it if I tell you how?
Yes, sir.
You can tell tugboat boy his car's gone, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Don't text him. Wait till you talk to him and tell him how.
I'm serious. This stuff is killing you guys. Yeah. It's not the move that got you. It's these cars. You have $60,000 in car debt, and your household income isn't even 60 grand. I'm so sorry, honey. I'm mad for you that they just screwed you this bad and you let it happen. Oh my gosh. All right.
So what stood out to me immediately is how hardworking this caller is. She's juggling 2 jobs during the week, working weekends at a Harley Davidson store, and also serves in the National Guard. And not to mention her husband is away 21 days a month working on a tugboat. On paper, they're both hustling hard, but the problem isn't effort. The problem is debt. Dave is exactly right when he says, you don't have a life. You gave it to the dealership. They've got around $60,000 in car debt while their combined household income isn't even $60,000. That's a financial struggle for sure. Those payments are eating them up every bit that they have. And I strongly agree with Dave here when his advice is to get rid of those cars. They're upside down, they're stuck in leases, and the cars are sitting idle most of the time while her husband's away at work. It's not the move across states that broke them, it's their cars. Debt like this keeps people spinning their wheels, working harder and harder, but never getting ahead. What I like to add nuance is in how overwhelming this feels. It's one thing to say, sell the cars. It's another to actually walk through the emotions of it. People tie their identity to their vehicles. They worry about logistics, pride, and even how family or friends might judge them. But when you zoom out, the real issue isn't what people think about what you drive. It's the fact that your financial future is chained to a car note. Selling is hard emotionally, but it's the doorway to freedom. So what can they do? And what can you do if you ever find yourself in a similar place? The first thing is to sell the cars, even if it means taking a short loss. Yes, it stings, but if you can offload $60,000 of car debt, you instantly free up hundreds, if not thousands of dollars a month. That money can then go toward rebuilding savings, paying off smaller debts, and eventually buying cars with cash. I've seen families trade in 2 shiny cars for 2 reliable used vehicles, and within a year, their stress level dropped dramatically. The second step is to shift the mindset from surviving to planning. Right now, she's saying, I'm just trying to break even on the bills. That's the sound of someone trapped in survival mode. The way out is to sit down and do a zero-based budget, telling every single dollar where to go before it leaves your account. When you budget intentionally, you don't just break even, you start to make progress. Third, focus on getting rid of the smaller debts first. In this case, there's a $5,000 credit card and a $5,000 student loan. Once the cards are gone, those should be next. Knocking out small balances quickly builds momentum, and the feeling of making real progress is motivating. It keeps you going when the grind feels heavy. Fourth, redefine what financial success looks like. She's mentioned wanting to go to school, but right now, she's chained to payments. By clearing debt first, she creates margin to pursue education without piling on more loans. Long term, the wins isn't driving a nice car while stressed about bills, it's driving a paid off car while actually having choices in life. And finally, don't confuse hustle with progress. Working multiple jobs feels noble, and she is working incredibly hard, but hustle without a plan keeps you stuck. I've been there myself. You work, you grind, but the debt keeps swallowing your income. Once the plan is in place, hustle becomes powerful because every dollar has a mission and a purpose. At the end of the day, this story is a reminder that debt steals more than money. It steals peace, opportunity, and even your ability to dream about the future. Selling the cars may feel like a step backwards, but it's actually the only way forward. So, if you found this breakdown helpful, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And don't forget to hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of our updates. Now, I want you to let me know in the comments, would you be willing to sell your car if it meant finally breaking free from your debt? Drop them down in the comments below. I read all of them.